consists of 2 tracts of land, tract 19 directly on the corner and tract 27 just east of 19. Tract 19 currently has a single-wide manufactured home and some outbuildings on site where tract 27 is currently being wooded. Properties to the north of this request are across Sid Road and are occupied by stick-built residences or double-wide manufactured homes. 3 properties to the east are all in common ownership and contain 1 single-family dwelling. The property to the south is a large vacant tract that has been recently cut for timber and is currently regrowing planted pines. To the west of the request is the 325-foot right-of-way for South NC Highway 109. The applicant's property is a corner lot. It does not have access south along South NC Highway 109, resulting in access from only Sid Road. Sid Road is considered to be a minor collector road as defined by the Davidson County subdivision regulations. The Kaufman Trailer Manufacturing Facility is located off of this intersection on North Silver Street. A little further to the east along Sid Road is Hitchcrafters. As the name would imply, this company builds trailer hitches. These manufacturers both create an abundance of traffic at this intersection. Staff points out these businesses to show the growing manufacturing base in the area. The area was originally zoned on May 11th of 1990, as noted above, referencing the expansion of the local manufacturing base. Staff would contend that there have been changing conditions in the immediate area that could warrant a zoning change. This would help the application meet Article 7 Administration, Section 10 amendments to the Davidson County zoning ordinance. The Davidson County Land Development Plan designates this portion of South NC Highway 109 right-of-way as a growth corridor. This area is projected to promote non-residential growth development for any property along its length. As such, policy statements 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 18, 116, 54, 55, 56, 74, and 75 all support the applicant's request. Staff feels the applicant's request is reasonable and would recommend approval and ask you to adopt the statement of consistency. I do want to say that we cannot look at the staff level at the specific use. We have to look at it as general retail sales, and we don't have the flexibility or the latitude, in my professional opinion, to judge based on one brand. So that's staff's recommendation.
Motion, Mr. Chairman, if anyone else has anything?
Any other discussion by the board?
I'd like to make some comments.
Let's go ahead, we'll start with you.
In the year I've been on this board, I highly respect the job Mr. Crook and planning and zoning do, and the fact that they pay meticulous attention to making sure all of these requests, any of them that may even be considered, adhere to the standards of zoning. But in my year of being on this board, as many zoning requests as we consider, there's none that I've ever sat here and seen this much community opposition. The first thing I want to do, this is part of how your community government is supposed to work. I applaud y'all for coming out here and standing up for what you believe in, for what's right for your community and your neighborhood. I respect that highly. And I would just say, just this afternoon, since this was brought to my attention, I've not had one call in favor of this zoning. I've had 30 pages of petitions specifically texted to me with over 500 signatures opposing it, for the very reasons these people mentioned. And in spite of the fact of the respect I have for you and your zoning committee and the fact that this fits that, I can't support it, and I will not support it. So, I'm not going to support it either.
I think I had shared previously that I'd driven down to the area yesterday, and I've actually got a cousin who lives on Sid Road, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. We all respect individual property rights, but for me there is a difference between telling a man that he can't paint his shed and rezoning an area of land that can have impact on the community. We don't all exist as little islands, right? We're part of a bigger community, and that's worth protecting and it's worth preserving. And similar to Commissioner Chirkesser here, I too will share with the board that I'm against this.
I'm ready to make a motion. If I also care about when the gentleman, I don't know who he was, but he got up and he was talking about the house that's adjacent to it across the road. It's gonna have to look at that place and, probably sleep good in a dark, nice dark bedroom and might not be that way, moving forward. Then the young lady stands up and she starts to talk about, something that I've never really thought about, should have, since I'm a politician. No jab at you, but you stood up and you said, it's not really against their land rights. This is residential land. They can sell it to somebody who wants residential land, not necessarily changing that. And I don't want to stand up here and sound like a hypocrite because I came in tonight knowing, hey, I'm for the landowner. And God changed my heart. So I'm normally strictly 100% for landowner rights, and I will always be that way. But like my fellow commissioners have mentioned tonight, I really feel that it's not a cookie-cutter approach. And I hear your concerns, Pastor, I hear your concerns. And I know that the other local community stores are helping you be the hands and feet of Christ. And as a fellow pastor, I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't stand and support that. So that's all I have.
I ditto what Commissioner Elliott just said. I'm for not telling people what they can do with their property. That's Republican, and that's what I am. However, as the testimonies were given, I heard things that, like Commissioner Elliott, I hadn't thought of, number one. Number two, I don't like approving a zoning request on something I don't know what's even going to go there. And so it's my motion, Mr. Chairman, that we deny the resolution and adopt the resolution of the statement of consistency. You need that with the denial?
That's correct, sir.
Okay.
I'll second
And there's a
that.
resolution to deny.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries.